Hello?
Hello, this is Gary Vaynerchuk.
Oh my god, I'm so happy to talk to you. Oh my god. Yo, I started my marketing.
Hold on. Romance a girl a little bit here. What's your name?
Cause we're gonna be legends. Gonna get their attention. What we're doing here ain't just scary. It's about to be legendary. Yeah, we're gonna be legends. Gonna teach them all. Got this feeling in our souls we carry.
What if I told you this was the last Monday morning of your life? Hey guys, it's me, Gary. Actually, perfect. These guys, this one and this one, just came in here and said, hey, this episode is so iconic, you should chop it up into 3 episodes. So this is not something I want to do. I'm blaming these 2 characters right here, and so we're gonna do this 3-part episode. Did you have the audio? Am I mic'd? Oh, is that what it is? Good. All right, we'll see what you think.
Yeah, that's right. Earth don't turn no more, the sun don't burn no more. Hey, yeah.
I've been driving in circles just so I don't have to get out of the car. Absolutely intrigued by this Gary Vee guy. Hey Dana, it's Gary Vee. Thank you so much for the love. Hope you have the best holiday ever.
What did the last girl say on the radio show? 'Cause we couldn't hear it on the.
The last call in from Joe was I was driving and Gary was making me super uncomfortable because he was saying, stop complaining, but I love complaining and I live my life complaining. And it just hit me. And it was amazing, it was just amazing. She was like, he's right. And crap. It's easy to complain. Complaining is the easy way out. Negativity is the easy way out. That's why people don't realize what I'm doing is so hard, because I do it so effortlessly. Because it comes naturally to me. It's not because I'm so cool, because I got lucky from a hard wiring standpoint, and then I was self-aware about the luck, and then I put in the work to make myself the best version of it. And that, what?
Maintaining it, right?
100%. You're lucky if you're gorgeous, but if you if you eat like crap and don't take care of yourself and do drugs and drink alcohol, you'll not look gorgeous. You're lucky if you're 6'11" and can sprint like a gazelle, but if you don't work on your craft and you don't work on your outside jumper, if you don't work on your intensity and your endurance, you won't be an NBA player. So yes, I got lucky that I can win the game of life and entrepreneurship, but I put in the work for the last 25 years minimally, and maybe even longer, to be the best version of myself at this thing. Sissy.
Bro, work it out.
I get it.
Like how you feel tired.
I mean, it's so fun for you to because it's actually something you listen to, right? I know it's... Well, I mean, there was a point there where I was like, listen to the Gary Vee show. Oh, I'm sorry, we're here at Elvis. Yep. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. You got it. That's exactly, of course, well, that's the whole.
Stop to listen from the end to the beginning. Every time I say we need,
because it's a brand, right? And so, yes, I think about brand in a world where I think most digital marketers think about sales. Well, I came up with something very smart. A year ago, we started something called Daily V, which is my daily vlog on YouTube. When you heard me earlier yelling D-Rock, that's my whole film world. David Rock, D-Rock, he's actually sitting, we are in an airport right now. I'm looking at him, he's filming me right now. So I'm documenting, I'm not creating. And then from that content, if I say something clever in this interview, it may make the Daily V, and then my team will email me and say, hey, you said this quote, do you want to make that a quote card, a quote image on Instagram? I'll say yes, then they'll send me a bunch of pictures and I'll approve 50 at a time, and now all of a sudden I have 3 Instagram posts every day because it's my image over a quote here, right? And then they'll listen to this whole episode and maybe it becomes a blog post, and my writers will ask me a couple more questions and I'll take all my words and create an article. And we'll take one clip of this for 31 seconds and it'll become a mini video for Facebook and YouTube. So what I've done is I'm spending all of my time and none of my time on my brand. Yep. So when I was a young kid, I made a lot of money selling baseball cards and comic books and toys. And then I started working for my dad's business, and I was making, you know, when I was 22 to 28, I was making $35,000 to $55,000 a year, but I had no expenses. I didn't go on vacations. I didn't buy fancy things. So I saved my money. And then when I had hundreds of thousands of dollars. I didn't have millions. I had hundreds of thousands of dollars because I didn't spend anything. And then I started making $100,000 a year and $150,000 a year. And by the time I was 33, 34, when I had that opportunity, I'd still not bought a home. I was still in an apartment. I was 33 years old and I was renting. And because I was saving cash to go on the offense. And I knew something would happen one day, and it did. And so when I had a chance to invest in those companies, I put hundreds of thousands of dollars, not millions, but those hundreds made millions, made tens of millions. And so that's it, nothing crazy, I didn't have any crazy advantage. There's a lot of people that make $55,000 a year when they're 23. The problem is they go to Coachella and they want to buy a watch and they want to buy a BMW, and I didn't. So I ate shit for 13 years, and then I had a moment and I struck, and that moment changed my financial outcome. A little bit of a curveball this morning. Was going from Newark to Chattanooga for our Chattanooga holiday party, but that was canceled. So now I'm flying to Atlanta, connecting, and then driving for 2 hours to Chattanooga. Sucks, just because I'm missing out on 3 or 4 meetings that I had to have in Chattanooga. Super inefficient, but curveballs happen. That's how we do it. So that's what's going on. All good. Had a good conversation with my sister today. It's good, good stuff. Super proud of my brother last night. My brother AJ was honored as Man of the Year at the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation. I'm very proud of him, and I love him very much, and I'm proud that he's come out and talked about his disease and bringing awareness to it and hopefully find a cure for a very tough disease. Obviously, for some of you guys know that was the main reason he left, that's the reason he left VaynerMedia. And so it's an emotional family day. It's great. I love him very much. And now it's off to Atlanta. I'm in Newark Airport, just about to board a flight, originally to Chattanooga, canceled. Now I have to go to Atlanta and then drive for 2 hours. So that's that. And so that's what's going on. So would love to answer some of your questions. Would love to bring you some value.
You want to call people?
I don't want to call people. I'm more into this live right now. You want to do the call show? Okay, I'll call one person. What up, Italy?
Hello?
Hello, this is Gary Vaynerchuk.
Oh my God, I'm so happy to talk to you. Oh my God. Yo, I started my marketing.
Hold on. Romance a girl a little bit here. What's your name?
Josh Smith.
Josh, how are you?
Great, man.
Understand, Instagram and Snapchat and Twitter, these places, the best ad product in the world is Facebook. And then Google AdWords. And so for a conversion-based thing. But Facebook can convert and build brand. But Instagram content is fire. And if you know how to use hashtags, oh, actually, you know what? I have a concept. I'm actually gonna go off of Instagram Live right now and go on the new Twitter Live. Watch this. I'm gonna give the most tangible, great piece of advice. This is for you, brother, and for everybody who's watching. I'm gonna hang up now on Instagram. I'm going over to Twitter. I'm doing a Twitter Live, and I'm gonna go look at the trending topics on Twitter, and I'm gonna pick one that's trending, and I'm gonna go live, which will then make that tweet show up first, and I'm gonna build awareness to audiences that don't know who I am. All right, I'll see you guys on Twitter. Go to Twitter, it's Gary VEE there if you don't follow me there. If you don't have a Twitter, sign up for it. Don't be a dick. this is literally how my brain works. Just if you really, like, again, I keep saying it over and over, the reason DailyVee is gonna end up being the biggest piece of content, Ask Gary Vee is better, I get it, for the people that are students, and that's what you are. But if you really, really are wired in the way where you understand DailyVee being better, it means you look at, you're more like me. There's no one, but plenty of people are more successful than me being students. If you're a student, you like Ask Gary Vee, because it's just boop, 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 boop. But if you really understand and watch what I do and how I do it, and observe me and watch me in my environment, and that's why we edit so lightly. You know, you're just trying to put together something proper, but we don't edit because we need you to see, like, I'm in the middle of something, I think of something, I don't put it off, I don't ponder it for another day. The end. Here we go, hit search. Thursday's Thoughts is, it confuses me when. Thursday Thoughts, both are interesting to me. I'm gonna go with Thursday Thoughts. I'm gonna hit that. Now it's got it in there. I'm gonna hit here. I'm gonna go live. It's telling me now you can go live. Okay, got it. And I assume Twitter live Q and A. Now what we may learn here is that by doing this, I'm getting more awareness from people that have never heard of me before. Let's see if that works. Because again, on Instagram, that's my community. And there's no shareability in there, so there's no discovery mechanism. Whereas right now, here we go. People are showing up, very nice. Nice and fast, 440, 470, 489, 516, you've seen this? 543, 589, 609, 604. Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, and we're back, 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 and we're here, and we're here. Denver in the house, from Instagram. Everybody who's from Instagram, say from Instagram. Oh, Tyler.
On my phone,
Calm. Yeah, calm. No, 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 no. It's gonna kill that too. I tried to put on like do not disturb, and instead I put, ooh, no live. That would work, right? Would that work? You think if I do not disturb, the calls won't come through?
I mean, yeah, it works.
No, 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 the call.
Yeah, the call won't come through.
That's what happened. I didn't have that on. That sucked. All right, from Twitter Live. But by the way, everybody who's let's go on a retweet storm. This retweeting is, first of all, how awesome. So this is the thing that I'm interested in, which is if I don't ask you for money or for courses or all that bullshit, but instead, what I'm really asking for is your attention, which I'm so humbled by, and then for your word of mouth, which then brings more people in so that they don't go and waste money on bullshit internet marketing, fucking horseshit motherfuckers. Then we can really do something massive. And I'm fascinated by that. Look at all these retweets. It's interesting, some are retweeted and some are shared. And I think that's where the Periscope difference is. Look at this, retweet, 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 retweet. Like, these guys are the best. All right, let me catch up in my world a little bit. I love you guys. I'll be back on shortly. My flight's delayed. It's been a long day already. See ya. I've got a new idea, which I like. Cody Gardner brought it up, 31. He just tweeted, I need a signed book. I'll send you my signed Joe Namath jersey if you give me your signed book. Done, trade completed. I'm now trading my signed books for signed other things. Things I like are Randy the Macho Man Savage and wrestling in general, Knicks and Jets, and anything really weird and rare and cool.